Hello, I'm Toycat, and welcome back to the third channel Zombies video. So in the new Black Ops Cold War Zombies, you can pick pretty much any starting weapon, assault rifles, sniper rifles and everything, or you can pick to start with a 1911 like from previous games. And you might think like, oh, if it's going to compete with shotguns, snipers, and M16s, it must be pretty darn good. And although it's pretty good, I mean, it can kill him one shot to the head on round one. Look at this magic right here. Otherwise, it is pretty much just a pistol. It has 8 rounds in the magazine. It's pretty rough as a weapon, but how well can we do if we play an entire round of zombies using only 1911s? That's right, we're not going to have a secondary weapon we switch out to. It's going to be all 1911s all the way from here to the end. We're going to pack a punch it. We're going to see what that's like. We're going to give it damage boosts and everything like that. We're going to see how long we can last using just a 1911. And I'll admit, it's I'm fairly still pretty new to Black Ops Cold War Zombies. Still gonna, but it's still gonna be a fun time just playing with something new. I think challenges are great, and I think using only a pistol is a great way to not only challenge myself, but also to get some well-needed camos. I mean, look, my gun is blue right now. But you know, I can make it gold if I did this for enough. Because bear in mind, I've killed, I think this camo takes 250 zombie kills. That got this pistol to level 4. So yeah, if I want to get this pistol to max level, it's going to take thousands of kills. If you want to get it to gold camo, you have to do thousands of kills and dozens of challenges. It kind of blows my mind when I think about it. Like, oh yeah, and then you have to do that for every pistol in the game if you want to get a particular camo for it. There's a lot of content in zombies is what I'm saying. A lot of, some of it is grinding based, some of it not so much. But yeah, it's going to be fun shooting my 1911 as we go. It's going to feel really weird buying ammo for a pistol. Like, this is something I'm not used to being able to do before this particular game, but I guess we're doing it in Black Ops Cold War because, you know, it's time for change. Also, man, maybe these sights are just not good enough for what I'm trying to do here. Maybe zombies move too much, but like, going for headshots there was harder than I was expecting. Anyway, so before we waste double points, I want to make sure we get some stuff here. Unlike my last challenge, I actually do care about points, so I'm looking forward to doing some things with them. I say before getting absolutely nothing done again. Let's just... Oh no, I didn't even reload! Damn it! Okay, we didn't even get double points left. We just... I wasted a lot of bullets for nothing. But that's fine. Then 1911 bullets. It's not like there's a huge shortage of them. So, yeah, I'm excited for this round. I'm excited to pack a punch it. And we're going to be talking... Obviously, you're not talking about the pistol stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun by itself. Oh, and... but you know what else is going to be a lot of fun? By the way, can you tell I'm playing on controller? I've noticed now even... Like, Call of Duty used to be like the typical game that was overwhelmingly console versus PC. It's interesting to see the Switch kind of go back the other direction. Like even, because, you know, like most games played... I guess the older the demographic gets, the more like PC, keyboard, mouse heavy it gets. It's interesting to see that happen, you know, with Call of Duty, despite it being like the typical console shooter. But yeah, again, it's fascinating on some levels, but I play on a controller. What are you going to do about it? If I do badly, we can blame the controller. If I do well, we can say it's despite the controller. What's not to love? But yeah, we're going to just kind of enjoy zooming around the 1911. Like with any weapon, I think staying in the first room for as long as you can is probably a good strategy. But because you know, here's a fun thing you can do. You can actually buy multiple, because there's a 1911 on the wall right here. We can buy multiple copies of this weapon. So this one is the exact same, but I think it has a silencer on. Did I see that correctly? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has a silencer. Yep. I've got a silenced pistol, so the zombies don't hear I am, with an ACOG sight too, oh god. As well as an extended mag. It's actually a pretty good weapon, all things considered. But I'm going to be using this thing, because, you know, it's slightly better, and I think it was worth opening the door, just for the sake of getting one of these guys. Because if you know, getting attachments on a pistol, like, you know, it takes the same amount of time to level up a pistol, it seems like, than the other weapons. But, you know, the attachments are significantly less useful, like, oh no, yeah, I really want this ACOG sight on my pistol. That's really going to help me. Except, no, that's not going to work. So most of the attachments are pretty much useless besides extended mag, and if dual wield was a thing, that'd be useful too. But given that it's not a thing, it's the best I can tell. Instead, the best we can hope for is just finding a bunch of these. We could even trade out our original one, but I want to keep the camo, so guess what? I'm going to keep my camoed pistol, and I'm going to get this new, shiny, fancy one. You can see how this is my red 1911, this is my green 1911 in the bottom right. I don't know what the real difference is, but it's going to be fun regardless. Also, yeah, because I opened a door, my first room strategy is going to be a little bit harder. But sometimes you got to make sacrifices for the things you love. And sometimes the things you love are silly pistols you definitely shouldn't love. So it's going to be a lot of fun though. It's weird because in previous games, like, pistol-only challenges were much harder because you couldn't whammo with your pistol. The interesting thing is that by giving you the option to use anything but a pistol, they've also given you the tools to use only a pistol a lot more, as dumb as that may be. And, you know, let me assure you, it is incredibly dumb. What am I if not someone willing to do many dumb things for the sake of fun on the internet? I mean, this is the third channel. This isn't a highly profitable endeavor. Instead, this is mostly just let's chill. Let's give you some geography facts. Yeah, that's right. That's my secret motive. I'm here to secretly try and promote you geography things. You're not. We're in Poland right now, and you might be thinking, wait a minute, aren't these Nazi zombies? And the answer is that a lot of the things you think of in Nazi Germany, like if you look at Nazi Germany's territory, and you look at modern day Germany, you'll notice they don't line up perfectly. A lot of old German territory is now Polish, not just because of the man. Let's go into kind of messed that up. But not just because obviously they had to, they stole some and they had to give it back or whatever. But also because just a lot of lands that used to be German don't have Germans in anymore. As kind of a punishment for like, oh yeah, you guys, they committed genocide and the largest war in human history to date. So we're going to take some land away from you. And by we, I mean the Soviet Union, is actually not entirely popular. Even like as recently as 1990, there are German politicians like, hey, are we just going to accept that the world took away land from us? And like as one of the conditions for reunification, they have to accept it, and that's why we don't talk about it too much these days. But yeah, a lot of territory that used to be German is now part of other countries, namely Poland. Although Poland then got its land stolen from Russia by Russia. Well, I guess by Belarus, and Belarus in turn got its land stolen from Russia. You know, it's land stealing all the way down. You know, you shouldn't be surprised if this happens, that thing that happens in Europe. But yeah, I bet you're surprised then. So fun fact to play cat while we kill some zombies. And yeah, the other geography fact is like, you know, this weapon right here, the 1911. I guess this is history. You know, let's just talk history and geography the entire time. This always shocks me to be true, because the 1911 as a pistol is still used to this day in certain military and police settings. But this pistol, this real pistol, it's not only used to fight zombies, but also used by real enforcement and/or military agencies. This pistol is genuinely one made in 1911. It's called the 1911 because that's the year it was made. And that sounds unbelievable. You can look that up if you want. Really, I don't know what's happening today. I'm so sorry. My professionalism is in the toilet. But yeah, you can look that one up. It really is a true fact. What is that one zombie?
Headshot.
It really is a true fact. Look into it if that's what you want to do. And it's fascinating to me because again, it kind of counters the it counters what you'd expect, because it looks like a modern pistol. It doesn't look particularly old. It looks like a pistol you get used to. It doesn't look like it's 109 years old. And yeah, every time I look into the history of firearms, given that firearms are like the thing that basically, I wouldn't say keep the world running, but they keep the world from being run by someone else. Like, firearms are still the majority tool that, like, keep people, let's say oppressed. Like, if you wanna stop someone fighting back, all you gotta do is have a gun, and then what are they gonna do? They're gonna fight back against the man with a gun? No, unless they have their own guns. So yeah, guns are like the most powerful personal tool for the most part that we have. And you'd assume, like, oh man, given that like there's hundreds of billions, there's trillions of dollars a year spent on like military research, we must have such futuristic guns. But it's like, oh no, we still pretty much use explosions that fire pointy pieces of metal into strangers. Like there's technology that has happened. It's like every now and then there's an electronic weapon, but there's not like a fun like, oh yeah, this is like a brand new smart pistol. It connects with your phone and then it tells you when you need to, I don't know, clean your contact lenses. Or like that's not a thing that you get. You just get magic pieces of machine that are slightly more efficient at the same processes that they were before. And I guess that's, at first I thought like, wow, guns really are just this awful, slow-moving market. But I think what it really is just like, it's an example of the fact that the weapon design, just besides making it more accurate, there's not much more that's needed in firearm design. And also just shows like how fast we move in other fields. Like, we expect a brand new, smart device to reinvent the wheel. But when the wheel is killing people in pretty fast, pretty effective, pretty deadly ways, you don't usually need a hugely deadly armor. And I should have gone for headshot. I know headshots are worth more points. I know headshots give me the camo, the thing that I'm going for. They probably even give you more XP. I don't know if that's true, but it feels correct. But I know I'm not going for it because I'm just terrible at it. So yeah, let's head upstairs in this bunker and let's get some juggernauts. We're worth it. Honestly, we should just go straight pack-a-punch our weapon. Because if we spend too many rounds not turning on the power, we're just wasting rounds that could be Hellhound rounds. They're called play counts. You know, they're Hellhounds in my part. So we're gonna go activate that nice and early. We're just gonna run across the map. Every time we see some zombies, shoot. Actually, you know what? We'll just run. We'll let them follow me later. Activate another one of these. Check behind me. Yep, nice and good. You as well. I mean, if you insist. Yeah, this thing does serious headshot damage. Like, you can see how like 2 or 3 headshots is still a kill, which, you know, it's good given that it's so weak otherwise. It does have a big thing. And I guess that's a bit. Oh, okay, we're gonna go in here, and I'm gonna shoot just to save my life. Yeah, when people say they can't shoot to save their life, I would like to say I can shoot. I've got proof in the form of this video, and I'm gonna try and get as many headshots as I can. You don't get headshot. Oh, double points insta kill. Heck yeah, okay, no, I don't even care now. I just wanna. Okay, I guess I guess now I'm just melee killing as much as we can, I guess. Yeah, it's better to get the points than it is to try and get the kills. Come on, as fast as we can. There we go. Oh no, we missed another round. The exact thing I was talking about just happened. You see, we could have got max ammo. Could have saved myself 1250 or 250. You know what I'm saying? It could have gone much better for me if I'd have just done that already. But I didn't do that already, so now I'm in the dark. I deserve to live in the dark, really. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited. Let's get some other facts. Because, you know, like, the history of firearms is this really bizarre thing where we're kind of very close to a peak. Like, you know, reinventing the wheel on it's hard. I mean, you could argue that, like, explosives are kind of that, but even then, you don't want to use explosives. Oh, can you go on this? Oh, okay, that's useful to know about. I mean, it makes sense. Like, it looks like you could. I just never have to. So yeah, we're gonna try and go into the magic toy place area. Get the pack punch going. Please, maybe? Okay, no, I'm not. I'm gonna buy ammo first. You know, I was hoping I could pack. You know, actually, this could be a way to. I bet there is. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the magic machine, and instead of buying more ammo, because I'm cheap and I don't want to pay 200 because I've just got so few of them. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna. Let's go. I'm good. Oh, please let me go. Okay. Everything's fine. So that was scary. But now I can go do the pack punch. Oh, and they're all still here. That's nice. Okay, so yeah, we gotta go to the Aether tunnel over there. I think the fastest way is probably back up and around. That was great. Yeah, I'm looking forward to pack-a-punch this weapon. I think the silencer is dumb, but yeah, I think I might re-roll the attachments later on down the line. But for now, it's not my concern. Let's open the door to the living room. Let's open. You know, I was just talking about how like I didn't want to spend 2 points, and now I'm spending a solid like what was that combined, like 2250 maybe? But it's worthwhile because look at the magic mystery box. It looks very different. Oh wait, I can't. There was no point to me doing that because I can't take whatever comes out. Ah, you know what? It's an AK-47. Didn't want it anyway. So you know, even if I could, for the sake of this challenge, I'm not going to. And I don't think I'd want to hugely. Like I'd take it, but I wouldn't be excited about it. And that's what it is. If it was a ray gun, I'd be like, you know what? The ray gun's really a 1911. Like it was manufactured in the 1900s. So if you think about it, it's basically a 19. That would be my argument to justify that. Okay, we're finally here. We can forge the machine, and then as soon as it comes into existence, which I'm sure will happen soon, we're going to just pack-a-punch our weapon ASAP. We're not going to ask questions. We're just going to hop down. Oh, please, Lord. Oh, yes. 45 bullets in the magazine. It's called Pain when you upgrade it, and let's see how good Pain is. I'm assuming this will be a one-shot. Oh, a headshot. But let's see how well we can, like, work our way through a counter. Oh, that fire rate, too. I think the 1911 was really low. This thing certainly does. Oh my god. Okay, it's not fully auto. I was worried I was, like, it was going so fast. I was like, man, this is so much faster. Maybe I'm just being an idiot and it's full auto weapon. I don't think it is. It's just really nice. Oh, really nice pistol. Look at that speed. Zombie kills right there. Really good stuff. All in all, really good stuff. So, yeah, I would recommend this a lot. And now I'm going to save up to upgrade it again. And actually, you know, another way I can upgrade this, because A lot of people don't know this one, just in case. I guess people don't know it now as I record this. In like a few days it'll be obvious. Everyone will know it, but just in case you can go here and we can upgrade the damage using scrap. Is it the same? It's the same scrap we buy armor with, so it's kind of wasteful to do this. But you know, wasteful is my middle name. Also, as well as upgrading damage that way, we can buy some ammo types. Napalm Burst, Electric Burst, Frost Burst? Yeah, we'll go with Frost Burst. We'll slow down some enemies. I think Frost is probably objectively the worst, but because they're zombies and I want to slow them down. Because famously, zombies are so fast, right? I feel like this is the best. Oh, the way they freeze up is actually really cool. Yeah, this is worth it. This is totally worth it. I wonder how much more ammo. Because I guess if my ammo is made for something else, you'd figure it'd be more expensive. I don't know if the game actually cares about that. But I'd like to believe. Anyway, whatever, we got... Oh, you can even see in the bottom right, like, what I pack-punched once, and I've got Frost on there. And I put multiple ammo types on there, or is it like... Yeah, it kind of sounds like I'd be replacing it. So I'm not going to do that right now. And we're also just going to check how much it costs if I did want to buy... Okay, the ammo's full. So let's go to my favourite part of the map, if we're going to be trying to get some rounds going. My favourite part of this map, you're definitely not. I'm gonna tell you anyway. My favourite part of the map is probably... I really like this spawn area because it's what it's where I've done the first room challenge. And, you know, everyone starts in the first room, so respond with it. But I think this is like a problem building. Oh, I get points if they get slowed down. That's nice. Yeah, look at that. I've worked out a way to get points. I invested the 2,000 and I'm getting profit from it. What more could you want? Oh, okay, not dying as well. See, problem filled area. It would be nice if I was out, right? Yes, it would. Oh, and I'm being destroyed by whatever that weird type of zombie. So we're gonna go prone, which is a great idea in Nazi. Let the zombies come to you, and yeah, let's. I think in round 11 we could realistically just chill in one place, and I definitely intend to do that. First, let's. It's so cool to use a pistol like this. Just you don't expect this much firepower to come out the receiving end of it, but you'd be wrong if you didn't expect it. Oh, look at that! Look at them just get destroyed. I guess because it's treated as a semi-auto weapon, but you can fire it fast enough that it can be full auto. It just does a lot of damage. Not a lot of time. Which makes it perfect for this sort of a job. Oh, I'm stuck in a place. Oh, I was stuck by the airplane. See, I like this area the most. Probably because of the planes. It's a weird plane obsession. I know, it's weird. You know, every hobby's kind of weird when you really think about it, though. I don't know if that makes me feel any better. Let's phase shift away from here. Actually, let's phase shift. Shoot some zombies, shall we? So that was my reminder that, like, even with Juggernaut, I'm still vulnerable to these. If a few of those hit me and a zombie hits me, it's game over. So probably should avoid both those things happening at the same time. Actually, let's kill the zombie first, and we can just go back to headshot this guy. Yeah, I think what it is this weapon just has an incredible headshot. Oh, multiplier. Like, it seems to do a lot of damage to the head. I'm sorry, my controller's very... I've got the most picky micro USB cable in the world. I don't... Oh, armor. See? I knew I wouldn't have to buy it myself. So I want 1 C4 or 2 frags. 2 frags is it, I guess. Oh, actually, high grade salvage. Let's pick it up. So, yeah, I just picked up something, right? A key card, I want to say. And I feel like there's a computer on this map that I saw recently that was asking for some kind of password. Maybe the keycard is the password. There's only one way to know for sure, right? So we're gonna head down here. I'm gonna briefly check out how much it would cost to buy ammo for this, because it seems like it should be more expensive. There's no way it shouldn't. Just for fun. It's 1,000. Okay, so even when you get ammo mods, it doesn't increase the cost. It's just the only thing that increases the cost is the... Oh, no. Okay. That was on me. Oh, see, when you go down, I keep my pain. Because usually you get a pain, you get like an upgraded M1911. But I got one because... I didn't get one. So when you go to the weird Aether realm, I don't think I want to go. But I guess I'm going anyway. Ooh, yeah, this is all very dangerous, honestly. But we're good. We're gonna buy some Juggernaut. We're gonna buy. Oh, okay. Things float around here. That's a fun observation. Throw tomahawks into the zombies.
Was them or me?
Don't want them anymore. And oh yeah, there's a lot of zombies back there. Let's throw one of these in. That's stun. Oh yeah, that's a stun. Useful for points. I guess I'll keep the rest until there's a double points, and then I'll get a trillion off them, which I don't really need too bad, but I digress. So let's buy some Juggernaut, and then let's buy some better armor, maybe? Yeah, I don't really know what I'm meant to be doing in the safer zone anymore. Like, it's clearly where you do all the fun Easter eggs and hopping and stuff. But, and like, you can jump through the map by these little tunnels. And obviously, zombies float up because it's opposite land. Otherwise, I'm just not hugely. I'm not invested in this. Feel me? Do you feel me, internet? I hope you feel me, internet. If you don't feel me, then it's only me feeling myself. Feeling yourself is the saddest thing you can do. Some people don't. Ooh, insta kill. So this is definitely a switch out to the other pistol moment, and we want to go for all the headshots we can. Was that the last zombie? Huh. Okay, let's just go by perks now then, actually, because I notably am missing a lot of perks that would probably help. Like Deadshot, I never really want it because like I trust my own aim, but right now seems like if there is a time to buy Deadshot, it's right now, right? Like if there's a time for this perk to make sense, it's the time when I've got a weapon with a headshot multiplier like this. Ooh, brings 6 different perks. So we're gonna buy that. We're gonna buy some armor because it uses a different mechanic, and I really would like to not die. So level 2 armor, sure, if you insist, game. Actually, let's see if we can afford. We cannot. We can afford to reroll. No, we can't even afford that. We're gonna buy speed cola while we can, and then we're gonna get teleported back. God knows where. I don't know how any of this works, honestly. I'm just enjoying the ride. Oh man, it's still only round 12. It feels like it's been so long. Maybe I've just been goofing around too much. Okay, let's kill this zombie that is above me. What is happening to the zombie? Like, the zombie is moving around. Like, you can see on the mini-map there's a zombie above me, which is not very useful. Man, it's so weird to have a mini-map in zombie to begin with. Like, this is just not what I'm used to in the slightest. So anyway, I want to talk about something. Because, you know, I like these long, almost long-form podcasty style things. There's an opportunity to talk about some stuff. And I'm sure you'd like to, not rather than just hearing my words. I found one of the zombies. Yeah, look at my zombie head shooting ability. I'm so good, is what that is. Actually, let's buy some quick revive. No, we can't buy the injecting things. We won't buy those just yet. Instead, we'll find this last zombie that refuses to... Where is he? Oh, there he is. Nice. And now we run around here, and we try to get to the good round. What is the good round for a pistol? I don't know. I guess I'll find out by going through this. My weapon is now... It started at level 4. It's now at level 7, so in just a few rounds, they'll be able to appreciate me for having this. Oh man, look at this camo that you get when you back punch. It's just... It is delightful to look at. I'm just staring at the camo now. So yeah, something that's on my mind, kind of interesting, is the idea of personality. Right? I think about them a lot when it comes to the YouTube and stuff, I guess. But even outside of YouTube, the idea of like what makes a good personality is a really interesting question. It's a question with a very obvious answer. Right? Like everyone intuitively knows some people are good, some people are bad, and you can't perfectly describe it. But I mean, it's a pretty easy thing that sorts good from bad out there, right? Okay. So the stun grenade actually saved my life, which is not what I was expecting at all. Pro tip: use stun grenades, I guess. Pro tip: use stun. See, if I go for... Okay. I was hoping that I'd get some help. Oh, also that rock there is so evil. If you walk off that thing backwards, you walk into it and then you go. We're gonna see what damage we can do with my non-pack-a-punch pistol. And the answer seems to be none. Yeah, this is tragic. So we can either buy ammo, or we could not buy ammo. Not buying ammo sounds like a lot of fun. It isn't. Is this a sound effect? No, that was a prank grenade. There we go. That's something. And yeah, you know, we'll just play. I think at this point in the run, I should admit, you know what? Spending 1,000 on some ammo, probably worth the investment, especially with double points. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm gonna stun all the enemies. Okay, I'm gonna stun them all right there. And oh, look at those points pouring in.
You deserve that.
Immediately saying for my ammo. Totally worth it. We're gonna just keep on doing this one until the round is over. Yeah, this is round 13. We're on the low enough round. This is doable. This is easy, and I'm feeling good about it. I've got 3 perks, which are all the perks I realistically want, and we're only 7,000 points away from upgrading this even more, which I could probably do with that. I mean, I'm starting to, you know, the headshot benefit is starting to wear off, and I'm starting to really get. Oh, zombie in the distance there. Hard to shoot though. Yeah, that's just not happening, is it? Shoot this zombie instead. Oh, yeah. See, as long as other zombies don't come after me, I can snipe off the zombies very easily. If we just ignore the fundamentals of that zombie, I am very good at it. Also, why is that zombie? I was like aiming on his head so many times. It just wasn't going anywhere. I mean, it's fine. Okay, let's vanish. Vanish for a little bit. Shoot back over there, and there's a nuke. That does make my life easier! No! Oh, 13 rounds. I have played zombie, you know, so I know people who are like pretty good at the game at this point are like, click at, you suck. You know, 13 rounds. I've gotten to 113. But my strategy, like I played maybe like a dozen times, and I've always gotten like low teenage rounds. So, you know, rather than saying you suck, tell me what it is about my strategy that's like, works for the first 13, but really sucks after that. Or if you think it sucks for the first 13 and it's a fortune I can survive. But you know, the cool thing is now I've unlocked a 12-round magazine, speed tape, the steady aim laser, all things I genuinely want. And if we want to get, just to really, if you're not familiar with the way this works, if you want to unlock all the camo types and get that gold camo going, I'd have to get another 2,000 kills, which actually easy enough to do. Including 2,000 critical hits, so they have to be hits to the head. Basically 2,500 headshots, otherwise I only get this kind of weird wasteland camo. Then I have to do Pack-a-Punch, which for 2,500, sure, easy enough. 15 elite eliminations, then I have to get 10 kills rapidly, and blah 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 blah. 20 consecutive kills without getting hit 10 times in zombies. That actually seems easy enough to do. Maybe I'm underestimating it. But yeah, I'm excited to grind through all of that at some point with my now slightly more capacitatious 1911 with speed tape. Yeah, plus 10% ADS time. Wouldn't that be minus 10%? Oh, you know, let's not think about it. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh, should we put an optic on there? We should not put an optic on there. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, then tell me you liked it. If you didn't, tell me why I suck. And for now, I hope you all enjoyed, because I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. I'm gonna listen to podcasts and play some zombies. That's how I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my weekend. / Monday. Goodbye. I'm flying tomorrow. It's scary.